Alright, so I recorded this October of last year, like right at the beginning of October. And I literally just recorded, like, just starting from a random point in the BBL ending, which is the true ending. Like, just right when I felt, okay, this is getting crazy, I have to record this. So it literally just picks up in the middle of nowhere. But, I only recorded audio because it was on like a PSP and I didn't know how to freaking screen capture. So I have press start to continue's gameplay footage, which is why the name is different. I say Kage, but the name on screen for press start to continue is like Miss McButts or whatever. And that's why the names are different. This isn't my footage. Check the description. Go check out her playthrough, it's cool. And I literally just want to get this like video out there because there's no point in just having it like sit around. Might as well do something with it. And I wanted to put a visual to it, so I put gameplay footage. Let's just start the video.
That is a difficult question. We tend to think of there being definite border between life and death, but it is really quite vague. Her personality still remained in this world up to a few minutes ago. Do you mean minutes? It's a typo. You gave poor Labor 9 quite a shock, shall we say. Alas, Miss Kage's brain is no doubt irreversibly damaged. The wonders of modern medicine can do nothing for her but sigh and shake their heads. Yesterday her body, and today her mind. You are a far more twisted villain than I could ever hope to be, Mr. Kawara. I killed her. It was my fault all along. Why did it have to happen this way? This was all arranged for you. I had Labor 9, Mr. Sasaki, and the headmaster help you along in your investigation. You are but one step from the end now. You must remember one more thing. What was it that you and Miss Kage told me long ago? Come, follow me. He holds out his wing. What lies beyond here? Kage is gone. The one who killed her was here from the beginning. I have nothing more to lose. You are obedient, Mr. Kawara. Wait, Textorius Millida Funis! The demon spores are thickest that way. You will not be able to return. That's right, the doctor was probably gonna do something unspeakably horrible to you, Kawara. Come back. Thank you for bringing Mr. Kawara this far, you two. And now, goodbye. Red screen. Oh dear. This looks bad. Do you suppose it's poison gas? The sky's red, you idiot. It's not green. This presence, mystic phantom, the avatar of miasma. The frick is that? You do take everything in stride, don't you, Higure? I don't know who's saying this. Two humans lie in a twisted pile. They are Kage's parents. Whoa! She said they work as mediators between birds and humans. They were trying to say something to the humans barricaded on the other side of the wall, but they received only bullets as a reply. The death of her parents became a signal. The birds surrounding the little house crossed the wall as one. I can hear gunfire from inside. I can hear humans and birds screaming. We could do nothing but stand inside and watch, and then the stranger came and spoke to us. Is there anything you desire? I will grant any wish for you. So tell me. I answered. I don't want these things to happen anymore. My wish is for a world where humans and birds no longer fight. Even if I die, I want there to be peace. And Kage continued. I agree. I would do anything to make Ryota's wish come true. The stranger nodded. It might not be possible right now, but one day I'll make it happen. Don't tell me it was Shuu. Frick him. When we were children. That's right, that was you. What was the other thing you had forgotten? You have remembered, I see. 8 years ago, a number of humans barricaded themselves in a building not far from where we lived. Bird's parents were shot by the other human. Frick. Whoops. And then I met the doctor. Ah! Save that file. You and Miss Kage both said you would be glad to die to bring it about. And so I'm carrying your wish, just as you had stated it. Frick you! Even symbiotic relationships are not free from strife. In order to end the wars between humans and birds forever, one race would have to be completely destroyed, you see. Frick you. Why didn't you choose me back then? Choose you? Why did I ask you what your wish was, you mean? I assure you, it was not a coincidence. I am not so bored as to wander about granting wishes willy-nilly. I, too, had made a promise to grant your wish. That test was a resounding success. We need only to transfer shut up. I have granted your wish, though I can't read. It would be the least you could do to at least acknowledge all I've done for you. Smug bin. I don't care about anything now. Kage is gone. My wish has destroyed everything. Nothing good has ever happened. If this is what my life is like, I wish to have never been born. I don't want to see anything anymore. Do not be anxious. You have no will to resist, so soon you will forget it all. Good night, Mr. Kawara. Ryota, don't die! Ah, my crimson breast senses dang cough cough. Cough cough. Talking will just make it worse, Higure. It seems to be leaking in quite slowly. I'm glad we have a little more time, but it's getting hard to breathe. Wallenstein, you coward! Come out and fight! Cool! It's Okosan! Okosan's here, my boy! Cool. Hold on just a little longer, we will— all my voices are the same. I will try to open the cage, Oko. You see to the guests. I guess Sakuya has a deeper voice. Cool. Okosan shall not fail. It's our dynamic duo, damn! The Crimson Breast shall not forget this. Are you two alone? Where did Kawara go? Cuckoo! Were you separated? Did Ryota wander off and get lost? No, he didn't. He got carried off by the doctor. Carried off? Cuckoo! Oh no, no doubt the doctor is making him drink nasty protein supplements as we speak. If we do not act soon, the funeral song shall herald the coming of the darkness. Why can you never speak in plain Japanese, miserable poltroon? The frick's a poltroon? You don't speak in English. He says the doctor is planning to turn Kawara into a biological weapon. What? We can explain while we walk, assuming I don't run out of breath. Very well, let us proceed. Kawara, are you alive? Uh-oh. Oh no, Ryota! Ryota's an evil bird! Frick! Cool. Okosan has a bad feeling about this. Ryota is not normal. Miserable medical man, what have you done to him? Why, if it isn't the son of the noble BBL family. What is one of your prestige doing here? Ho ho ho. Your pathetic jabs mean nothing to me. What have you done to Kawara? I have granted his wish, that is all. It is almost 10. The human forces are gathered above. Mr. Kawara must now return to the surface and begin the end of the human race. Kawara would wish for no such thing. He would never harm a human. Right, Kawara? Ryota would not hurt any human. No humans hurt here. I did not die. Dots. It seems he is hesitant to agree with you. Ho ho ho, I'm Santa Claus. Bah! He has been swallowed by the demon spores. Our voices will not reach him. All these voices are the same. I hate this. It is time for us to go. He has but little time left in this world, and he cannot afford to waste any of it. He has but little time? What does this mean? His duty is to now fly about the world, spreading seeds throughout all humanity. It'll be a feat impossible for any normal rock dove. Of course, he will be shot at as well. If he were to fall from his wounds, he would die before completing his task. Ooh! Do not fear! Okosan will stop Ryota here and now! Dots. Ooh! There he goes. Mr. Kawara has traded his free will for normally impossible physical tenacity. He's been brainwashed. We have to stop him and bring him back to his senses before he reaches the surface. But Oko is stronger than any of us, and he was sent flying just like that. How can we keep him here? Kawara is very strong, but lacks control right now, right? Maybe we should ask Higure. Well, him? He's nuts! Black Bean Donna! There he goes again, spouting nonsense. Wait, Kawara, stop! Arrgh! Oh dear, there goes Shirogane. The demon Red Eye speaks. Seal the disaster with the power of the Chosen One! The screen flashed. Frick. He's reacting. How is that frail Lazan able to affect him? What is he doing? Hypnotizing him? According to the documents back there, Higura is able to pull others into his own fantasies and break down their mental restraints. I was talking to the doctor about it earlier too. I think it's real. Mental restraints? Like how a desperate man can be stronger than usual? The demon Red Eye heralds the awakening! By the power of the bloodstained hand, I seal the funeral song! I love this song. Oh, Okosan attack! Okosan cannot possibly lose in a fight with Ryota! There we go. Perfect. We're supposed to convince Ryota to stop while ourselves being drawn into some bizarre fantasy? This is madness! Don't think about the consequences, Shirogane, just go along with it. Prepare yourselves! We fight brethren bound with the red lotus feathers! Fetters! Frick. I don't want to do another one of these damn battles! Ryota appears. Angel's turn. Black Demon be silent, or Pure Wings awaken. Is that the right one? Oh, I didn't get a health bar? Sun's turn. Coo or cuckoo. The cuckoo. The valiant Ryota is not a good Ryota. Come to your senses. Kazuaki's turn. Come back. Listen to us. Come back. Sakuya's turn. Listen to me, or pull yourself together. Listen to me? Question mark, question mark, question mark. This is my soul! It's my soul! Jeez, Ryota, you're causing every birdie trouble. I don't want to see you like this either. I'm the only Berserker class character this story needs. Wake up already, Ryota! Ryota was defeated. That's me, that's my soul, I'm calling it now. They haven't told me yet, but that's totally my soul. I'm a ghost. No, I don't want this. Cuckoo! Ryota is a vegetarian and shouldn't exert himself. I don't want to make anyone sad. The emitter reactivated. Fascinating. It should not have been possible for some hours yet. Disease is half in the mind, after all. Outlook is surprisingly important. I suppose this means my data was insufficient. This is the end, Dark Sorcerer Wallenstein! Be judged by the Crimson Breast! Wait, Angel. It's not just his fault. Why do you protect him? He is the one that did this to you. Tell me, Doctor, why did you go so far to grant my wish? Why did I grant your wish? My reason is nothing of note. It is not worth telling. This was merely an experiment that has now come to an end. You must have had a reason. You aren't the sort to go around talking to children without some purpose. I want to know the answer to everything. The answer is nowhere near as glamorous as you were expecting, I assure you. I don't know who's talking. Hey, good morning, Issa. Sorry to spring this on you, but could you take a look at these? What is it, sir? You seem excited. It's amazing, the healers we got earlier. Healers? Ah, the Hella cells from last month. Hella! Ah, them. From the unusually old human. Eating science even after death. Can we at least call the the samples by their proper name? You've always been serious like that, Issa. These samples are like sweet lovebirds. Touch them with kindness and they respond beautifully. Just how many lovebirds do you have again? Perhaps you should call them pet birds instead. Maybe you're right. Anyways, look at this. We've been looking into cancer cell immortality. This, dot. Indeed, these results are amazing. You're quite lucky with these things. It's all about love. Or intuition? That too. Kawa Ryuji. He is quite possibly the most gifted researcher alive. Is this the frickin' the frickin' Yuya one that was talking about that looked just like Ryota? And I was like, is this him? But it's not. It's his brother because that's Kawara. Hey, good morning, Issa. Nice weather, huh? Makes me want to do something outside. It's already evening. I believe one normally switches to good evening around now. It's good morning whenever I get up, Issa. Get distracted by things like common sense and you'll miss the greatest discoveries of your life. Sophistry? Hey, good morning, Issa. Whoopsies, we're low on cash. Here, is this the one? I didn't ask you to pick it up for me. Here, take it. It's not like we're running out. You sound like a pushy salesman. Your right wing is injured, right? Wing? If there's anything that I can help you with, just ask. I've been doing fine so far. Yep, we're definitely talking to doctor. Hey, good morning, Issa. Hey, can I say something? What is it, sir? I'm somewhat busy. You're always busy. If I waited for you to take a break, I'd died of old age before I got to say. Talking like this gets us nowhere. Guess what I had as a kid? I see. No. Guess what? I had a kid. Oh, so it's his father? We're talking to Ryota's father. Damn it! Frick this. Plot's too thick. Plot's extra thick. Stop it. Stop being thick. I see. Congratulations. What? You don't have anything else to say? Not particularly. Reproduction is natural for all living creatures. Of course, if I were to become a father, I'd feel bad for the child, given my habit of locking myself away in the laboratory. The only bird who I ever recognize, the only one who I ever recognize is worthy of my respect. Hey, good morning, Issa. Brought you something cool. What is it? A fossil! Look at it! It's huge. You act like an excited child. Hey, I like geology too. It tempts me to spout speech. I will carry on your research while you are out then. Go on. Dang, you're cold. Hey, listen, wanna come with me on a business trip sometime? Field observation is fun. My next one's at the start of the month. While I'm interested in your work, sir, I am partway through a fascinating process at the moment. Perhaps another time. Yeah, I'll invite you next time then. I bet traveling with you would be a blast. Field observation is not exactly sightseeing. I'll make sure to open time in my schedule, though. His last moments were dreadfully anticlimactic. He fell ill with a disease endemic to the island. By the time we returned home, he was so emaciated that one could barely recognize him. He had watched as many other birds succumb to the disease, so I was sure that he would die in the examination room, surrounded by his family. I always knew this was a possibility. Yes, sir. I don't regret the way I did things. No, sir. But I just remembered, I do have one regret. Yes, sir? I've never done anything a father is supposed to do. I'd promised to take time off for the first time in years. I want you to do me a favor, Issa. If you ever run into my son, could you do something for him in my stead? A rather vague request. He's too nice. He never asked for something even if he wanted it. I suspect he inherited the trait from his father. Anyways, if you happen to meet him, you don't have to go out of your way to find him or anything. Very well. I shall remember. What is his name? Ryota. It's Kawa Ryota. You vanished from my life before I ever told you my feelings, and I've chased your shadow since then. Is this what they mean by quitting while you're ahead? Or is it just cowardice? No matter how I study life, its past, its future, I will never be able to surpass you, and that was my only goal. Kawara Ryota, the son of Dr. Kawara. carrying half his genetic material, the otherwise unrelated. But this boy, he may be the only way for me to catch your shadow now. 8th class. I need to save this. When your father died, my world was altered. One might say that his influence over me grew over death. Or after death, both for good and for ill. Kawara Ryuji. All I can recall of him now is the voice and the color of his wings. He rarely returned home, always leaving mother and me alone. You did this to carry out my father's will. You misunderstand. This was not just a parting kindness between colleagues. I doubt that there is anyone in the world with a stronger sense of duty than mine. This was his final challenge to me, and you see the results. But your refusal is hardly rational. I was only trying to grant your wish, and had you but accepted, it would be so. Are you dissatisfied or something? A world without strife, where no one will have a loved one stolen from them. That is the world I wished for. I never asked for a world where the human race is killed. A pity you did not say so 8 years ago. What absurd contract was this? There is no power in prayer. I should have never met you. Doctor, my wish ends today. Father is no longer in this world. There is no reason for you to chase after his final will anymore. Ho 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 ho. Does this mean you are sympathizing with me? Oh, how well I have fallen. I can feel his pitying gaze even now. Very well, this contract ends today. And I must admit defeat. Breathy breaths. It is not over yet. We must open the gate of Tartarus in the depths of the abyss. We only have about 10 minutes from until the humans come in from above. I don't know what voice to give this guy. I see you are still alive, gentlemen. I'm giving him that voice now. Mr. Leon, I bring with me all those who have taken refuge in the gym. That is a lot of perks. Wow, it's like something out of a science fiction movie. I bet it was built by Mibs Rad. Well, I guess nobody is panicking anyways. Mr. Shiwagane, I will recover Sanzaki's body before I leave. Have no fear. I am grateful to you. The exit is no doubt activated by the vital signals of the researchers who work here. Correct. Do not fear, I shall lead you to it. Cuckoo! The doctor is even creepier when he's being cooperative. I do not base my actions on foolish pride or emotion. I carried out an experiment and I have now obtained the result. I have nothing more to gain or lose here. Is that everyone? Thank God. Shall we go, Kawada? Can you stand? Yeah. But we need to bring Kage with us. I think everyone else has gone outside. Doctor, I shall not forget what has taken place here. Once we are outside, I will see that you face judgment. Your words are haughty and immature, as always. Do as you please, if you can. I will indeed. Remember my face, villain. Well, who knows? I find you uninteresting, so I may well forget. I must think carefully about my plans once I am outside. I still have much research to... Oh! It's Doctor? A gunshot echoes through the room. The doctor collapses. Madness! There should still be time before the humans... Mr. Nanaki? A pistol is in his hand. He wobbles over the doctor with the same unsteady, careless gait as always. Half asleep, just like... Yeah. This is the end of your research. He's put up with this BS for too long, I swear to God. Nanaki, what? Stop. The doctor should have a fair trial once we... A fair trial? What do you think, Doctor? Well... I'm impressed at your acuity and untacting my uninjured left side. But of course, thank you. Tell me, Dr. Iwami. No, Hisa. I need to bring him back with me. That's why I've done all this. Tell me, where is Nageki? Nageki points his gun at the immobilized doctor. He looks quite prepared to shoot the partridge dead at any moment. In a shoe, in a pear tree. Oh, is that it? Oh, I'd quite forgotten. Mr. Fujishiro's brother. He was a quail. Hitori, hello! Can we stop adding new characters? Stop it! Stop adding new characters! Nageki, are you by yourself here again? You should play in the park with everyone else. I'm fine. I would just get tired. Isn't talk to me a waste of time, Hitori? You've been busy recently, have you not? I know we're short on money. That's not something you need to worry about. We adults are working hard to make sure you don't have to worry. You're a child too, Hitori. You're only 5 years older than me, after all. You don't think I should be working? No, that's not what I meant. I can't do anything. I at least want to stay out of your way. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work. Or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some Malay in the yard. It's almost dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right? September 2nd, 2180, Hatoful house, where the rest of the war orphans and I live together. I was always a little better at studying than the others, so I teach at the local school to help make ends meet, going to work and coming home. Every Friday we all gather together and have supper. There are children who go to school. There are those who work. Like me. And children like Nageki who stay home. Our family is a patchwork of ages and lives, but we eat together on this day. What should we have? We might have enough left over, or we could pool our money and buy something. I had more work than usual last month, so I got paid a little more than usual. I'll get something nice. I'll head home and see what everyone wants first. But this day was different. Our home was surrounded by security vehicles. It's an attack by the Human Liberation Front. We can't let anybody in. We've sent 2 human negotiators, but they were shot. We're going to storm the place. Get back, it's dangerous. Hey, you, are you listening? I remember angry shouts coming from every direction. But I couldn't tell what they were saying. The only things I could focus on were the gunshots from inside. Today was supposed to be our day. No one has ever been missing on a Friday before. No one can disappear today. We have to be together today, no matter what. When I went in, the gunshots had stopped. All that was left were corpses and ruined, and... Everyone is covered in blood, immobile. The humans, the security forces, and my family. What did we do? We had nothing. Our family and our homes had already been stolen by the humans. All we had left were each other. Why do they have to keep stealing from us? Why? Why? Tori... You were outside. Good. Nageki, you're alive! Everyone else? I see. Nageki was hiding in the innermost room. He must have heard everything from inside his hiding place. Human corpses were scattered throughout the room. Nageki, were you afraid? I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault, Hitori. I wasn't here when you needed me. Don't apologize, Hitori. I don't know how I could live if you were gone too. When I found him then, I noticed, but none of the human corpses in the room had been shot. This will be our room from now on. The house is just too big for the 2 of us. Right. It's a little lonely. Yes. Hitori, what should I do? Isn't there anything I can do to help? You just have to be happy and well. Don't push yourself. We'll find something for you to do, okay? I noticed almost as soon as we moved out of the Hatoful house. He was never very healthy to begin with, but he was getting worse and worse. What would start out as a slight cold would turn into a high fever and would go on for days. It was painful to watch. Was it really just his weak body? I couldn't do anything. Should we get a doctor, Nageki? I'm fine. I'm fine. Nageki, wait. You still have a fever. Don't worry about the dishes, I'll take care of them. I told you, I'm fine. Don't... If you just say how you feel outright, I'll feel better too, Nageki, okay? But... How about this? From now on, I'm fine isn't allowed. What do you... Whenever you say you're fine, you never are. Okay. Go to bed for now, okay? Tomorrow I'm taking you to a doctor. This is highly unusual. Nageki has a genetic condition which impairs his immune system. Impairs his immune system? All living creatures inherit defense systems against viruses and the like from their parents, and we call it the immune system, but Nageki's is abnormally weak. And that's why he gets sick easily? Indeed. He can become infected with diseases that bodies such as yours or mine would fight off easily. It's probably best if he avoids going outside, as that could bring him into more contact with dangerous viruses. He could seriously become ill. Please, can you cure him? I'll find whatever money it takes. He's the only family I have left. I understand how you feel, but as I said, his condition is hereditary. I've never seen anything like it. I'm sorry, but I can't help him. We went to many hospitals and I talked to many doctors. They all said the same thing. I can't help him. Please, someone save Nageki. Anyone. I'll do anything. We had been all alone, but we found a home together. It was taken from us. And now this? Someone, please help us. Soon after the start of 2183, a letter arrived. It was from a researcher at St. Pigeon's Medical Institute, a Mr. Isa Soma. I have received a report about a boy named Fujisiro Nageki from a doctor at a certain hospital. I believe I know what his condition is. It is extremely rare, so my fellow researchers and I would be grateful for a chance to assist at curing it. We hereby invite him to come stay at St. Pigeon's. We believe that solving the riddle of his sickness will bring great advances to all of bird science. The medical center will pay for his tuition. St. Pigeon's is a school of great prestige. Our curricula and facilities are the best among the world. The medical center is located on the school grounds. We propose that he live in the center out of concern for his delicate health. He will have access to professional medical expertise anytime he should need it. Please consult with the rest of your family, and if you are interested, contact me at the following address. I will be waiting. Isa Soma. This is amazing, Nageki. I'm glad we went to so many hospitals. I never expected an invitation like this. I don't want to go. I want to stay with you, Hitori. But you'll be able to go to school. I can only teach you what I know. There's a lot I don't know. And you'll be able to make friends. The doctors there will be able to help with your illness so you don't have to be sick. Do you not want me here, Hitori? Of course I do, but I'm worried. If you were to get really sick, I wouldn't be able to do anything. I think it would be better for you to stay with the doctors. I'll be lonely by myself, but I can wait until you're better. Become strong, Nageki, and then come back here. I'll wait for you, however long it takes. Okay. And so Nageki enrolled in St. Pigeon's. There had been a lot of us at Hatoful House, and after that I was with Nageki. I was lonely living by myself for the first time, but I was more worried about Nageki. I hope he makes good friends, but he's never been very sociable. At least he'll have an easier life there than here. And most importantly, they'll be looking for a cure. The summer of that year, he sent a lot of letters home. I'm going to be undergoing intensive treatment over the summer. I wanted to come home, but they said this would be better for me. How are you? I'll write again soon. I asked Dr. Isa about a meeting, but he said no. I'm not the only one here with an unusual illness, and they have to be very careful about who comes in. Summer's half over now. Is it hot out? The basement of the center is always the same light and the same temperature. I miss you, Hitori. I'm fine, Hitori. Don't worry about me. I was worried. Nageki hadn't told me he was fine since he promised not to 3 years ago. What are they doing to him? Are they doing something bad to him? I tried calling Dr. Isa, but he always replied with, "Progress is good and everything is fine. If everything is fine, why won't they let me talk to him?" I snuck into the medical center. I need to know if he's really alright. He said that he was going intensive care in the basement. That must be where he is. How do I get there? I need the entrance to the basement. That was when I heard the alarm. I could hear urgent footsteps and the sound of wings. This building had all the most advanced equipment. They must have noticed me. But I was greeted at the corner by not guards, but panicked researchers, all shouting the same thing, all heading for the exit. Fire! Fire! What? A fire? Subject 00 said a fire. Call the fire department. Black smoke rolls towards me from the inner corridors. Nageki, where is Nageki? Nageki, say something please! Where are you? It's happening again. Nageki needs me and I'm not there. I always leave him alone when he's in pain. The smoke is clogging my lungs with this foul stench, but I run onwards anyway. Nageki is there in a room filled with fire. Nageki, it's me, Hitori. I'm here to save you. Hitori, what happened? What did they do to you? Come on, we have to get out of here. I'm sorry. His face is clouded. He shuts the door and I hear the lock click shut. Open the door, Nageki! Hitori, I can't go outside anymore. I can't live anymore. What did they do to you? I'm a fool. All this time I thought you were getting better. I thought you'd come home cured. I should be the one apologizing. Nageki, please, come home with me to our home. Listen, Hitori, I recorded everything that happened here and hid it in the library. It's wrong. This is the only way to stop them. What are you talking about? We can talk later. I can't let you die. Can you do me a favor, Hitori? Anything, please. 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 Make sure there is nothing left of my body. And... Oofy. You want to know why the crying voice acting was so convincing? Because my foot's cramping. Usune Hitori. I had heard that he died after the fire, but it would seem our investigation was lacking. It was hardly easy to change your name and face. I'm sorry, what? Nageki. He's calling. He's calling me. No, what? What? I don't get this. What the frick? The plot thickens. The plot is too thick. It's too thick. What the frick? Iza, I came to greet Nageki. Where is he? I see you are losing hold of your sanity. I'm serious. I've been waiting for this from the beginning. He told me what you were doing to him here. Then you closed the facility. I've been waiting for this, Isa. Waiting for you to open this place again. Ever since I joined the faculty. He's still here, isn't he? Nageki. There were indeed some pieces of him left after the fire. They would have degraded in mere hours had I left them. If it pleases you to call those bits of meat Fujishiro Nageki, then I will not attempt to stop you. But those pieces have already been transferred into Mr. Kawada's body. Kiaspu. You won't die just yet, Isa. Don't worry. Don't worry. So tell me, where is Nageki? I have to take him home now.
If by nageki you mean what was left of him after the fire, then it is Mr. Kawada's liver. The cells from his body that contain the Charon virus are now inside Mr. Kawada, parasitizing him. Whatever.
Oh, is that it? I see. Thank you, Isa. Hang on just a little longer, Isa. I need to ask Nageki what he thinks we should do with you. Mr. Nageki comes over to me, the same soft smile on his face as when he teaches classes. Can you hear me, Nageki? I'm sorry I made you wait so long. I'm here now. Sir, it's me, Kawada Ryota from your class. Please step out of it. I don't know what happened in the past, Nageki, but this is not time for such foolery. We only have a few more minutes before the humans enter the school grounds. It won't take them long to find this place. So could you move over for a second, Shirogane? I need to talk to Kawada. He points the gun at Sakuya. Don't do that. Sakuya, he's serious. It's too noisy in here. Come on, Kawada. Let's go into the room, just the two of us. What were you thinking? Are you planning to lock yourself in? Open the door! Open it, I say! Lisa said he's in your liver, didn't he? Where is the liver, I wonder? Do you know, Kawada? Sir, Nageki would never have wanted this. He stares thoughtfully at my stomach, a knife in his hand. My body feels weak. I think I might have put too much into that fight from earlier. I won't be able to resist. Nageki. Nageki. Nageki, can you hear me? I've come to save you again. Where are you? Tell me. What part of Kawada do I need to cut open to find you? Nageki. Nageki, 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 Nageki. Sir, listen to me! He moves the knife from one place to another, as if making an estimation. He's going to... Oh, I see. It's hide and seek. I'll look as hard as I can, then. Just a little longer. We'll be able to go home in just a little bit, Nageki, together. Stop it, Hitori. The knife is stuck deep into the wall under my wing. I can hear Nageki's voice, but I can't see him. The voice is coming from inside me. Mr. Kawada, let me use your body for a bit. Okay, go ahead. Ghost! Look at this spooky ghost. I'm really worried about save data. This is so long! Like, God! Long game. Can you hear me, Hitori? Of course. I've talked with you every night. You told me, Nageki. Told me to come get you. Told me to exact revenge on Issa. No, Hitori, that was not me. I never told you to do that. Had you forgotten what I asked you to do, Hitori? The second thing. I remember. Of course I remember. So let's go home. Listen, Hitori. I am no longer here. I can no longer go home with you. Who said that? Oh, I see. It was Issa, wasn't it? Only he would say something mean like that. No, it wasn't him. Don't worry, Nageki. I'll take care of him in a minute. Don't worry. Hitori, I never asked for you to come for me. I never asked for you to exact revenge. Who was it? Nageki. It was Nageki. I died because of you. You abandoned me here. I never wanted to come here. It was you who killed me. You killed me. You killed me. You killed me. I don't know who's saying this. I will not.
Shadow Nageki. I am a shadow, the true self.
I will not forgive Hitori. I'm sorry, Nageki, but I know that no apology will ever fix it. Sir, what? There is a shadow in Hitori's heart. His own shadow, pretending to be mine. Come for me, Hitori. I'm here. I know. I don't want to be alone. I don't want you to be alone. You will never forget me. You will live with me. You will live with your sin forever. That's what you want, isn't it? If you want me to carry this pain, then I will, Nageki. I won't ask for forgiveness. I won't. He's crying, tortured by his own shadow. I'm sorry, Nageki. I'm sorry. Hitori, I don't want you to be in pain. He's trying to destroy his feelings of guilt. He wants to be saved. If you're here, his pain will go away. Help me save him. Yes. Okay, I really need to save. I was scared that the game crashed for a second. It didn't, but I'm scared. Okay. Hitori, I was tortured by them here in this place. It was terrible. Issa and the others should die in pain. All of them should die. As long as they live, my pain will never disappear. Mr. Nanaki. That's wrong, or revenge will solve nothing? Revenge will solve nothing. Sir, you and Nageki both lost those most important to you of strife. You should know best of all people that revenge helps no one. It brings no happiness, only pain. If I hadn't been there, Nageki would never have died. I was never there when he needed me. I'm sorry, Nageki. If I had been better, this never would have happened. Everything would have been fine if you never met me. If I hadn't been there, you never would have felt pain. Sir, why? Are you doing this to yourself? Do you think he was sad? Sir, why are you doing this to yourself? Survey said that. The time Nageki spent with you was his greatest treasure. I know how wonderful it is to be together with loved ones too. Nageki is glad he got to be with you, sir. There's nothing to regret. Come with me, Hitori. Look at me, Hitori. Hear only my voice, Hitori. I will tear your heart to pieces, and when it heals, I will tear it again and again and again. That is your punishment. It will be wonderful to live with me again. Wonderful. Hitori. Blame yourself no more. Please, Hitori, listen to me. The voice you hear is that of your own shadow. You have been hurting yourself all this time. Stop blaming yourself. I don't want to see you in pain. You asked me for two things, Nageki. The first was, come save me. That's why. Listen to me, Hitori. My first wish was for you to make my body disappear from this world. As long as I live, as long as my body remains, someone will try to use the Charon virus. That virus must disappear, and my body with it. It will bring only sadness as long as it remains. You asked for one other thing. You asked me to take revenge on Dr. Issa, on all those who brought you pain. Yes, I need to grant that wish. I need to. Hitori! My second wish was... No, Hitori, that was not my wish. Remember, Hitori, remember my final wish. It's not about whether you're doing anything or not. You're part of the family and we need you. That doesn't help. With my body like this, I can't work or go to school. That's just how it is. You're thinking too hard, Nageki. Let's go pick some millet in the yard. It's almost still dinner time. A full stomach scares the bad things away, right? What a beautiful sunset. I guess it's autumn already. Are you cold, Nageki? I'm fine. Hitori. It'd be easier for you without me, right? Why do you think that? I heard you and the others talking about it. Medicine costs a lot more than food. You're paying for it out of your salary, right? If you had that money for yourself, you could buy better food. You wouldn't have to work so much, so you would be better off without me. Don't say that, Nageki. I don't care about fancy food or free time. You're more important than any of that. You mean more to us than you think, Nageki. You were very young when you came here, so maybe you don't remember, but losing your family is hard. I want to stay like this, watching over the people I love forever. So listen, maybe it looks like I'm working just for you, but it's for me too. Seeing you happy makes me happy. Thank you, Hitori. I just wish I wasn't such a burden to you. Stop that already. You've never been a burden to me. Here, have some Malay. Eat well, and we can sleep well too. Let's hope for good dreams, okay? I hope we can stay with everyone like this forever. Yeah. Yes. My second wish was, live, Hitori. Live and be happy. Nageki, I can't be happy. You're gone. I can't be with you anymore. Look at me, Hitori. I want you to live. You don't have to feel guilty for me. I couldn't tell why I was still here. At first I thought my remains, the parts of me that are inside Mr. Kawada, were now keeping me here. But I don't think so now. I think I was worried. Worried that you wouldn't be able to keep going alone. I can't, Nageki. I can't go on without you. I don't want to live without you. We've stayed here for too long, Hitori. We have to move on. Don't worry. We'll meet again somewhere, sometime. Mr. Kawada, thank you. Save again. Kawada, are you unhurt? Yeah, I'm fine. How unexpected. If it were me, your insides would have divulged themselves in their secrets long ago. Nanaki, I will not forgive this man. Don't worry about it, Sakuya. It's already over. We need to get out. We're already out of time. Indeed. Nageki was kept frozen here, right, Doctor? Indeed, he was. The facility was sealed off, so it's hardly difficult to keep people from snooping around. I'm staying here with Kage. What are you saying, Kawada? Come with us at once. I see. Kawada. I thought you would say that. The Charon virus has by now colonized your body quite completely. Were you to leave, any inhumans you encountered would suffer a painful death. What? Was this your plan all along, you conniving physician? Surely there was a way to remove the virus. Alas, that would be impossible with current medical technology. Once established in the body is quite tenacious. Even if we were to remove the tissue from Mr. Fujishiro, Mr. Kawada would still carry the virus. Madness! Lunacy! The same goes for Miss Kage's damaged brain. It is currently preserved inside a glass jar, but just barely. Indeed. Given Labor 9's behavior and the subsequent damage she was dealt, there is no guarantee that her personality and memories are still retrievable. With current medical technology anyways. Shogane, let's go outside. Do you mean to leave Kawada here? How deep does your selfish nature run? We'll come back for him. It's impossible now, but one day we may be able to remove the virus from his body, I think. Then Nageki would say the same. Well, Mr. Shirogane, I think perhaps you would do well to respect Mr. Kawada's thoughts on the matter. I feel as if this one day has brought an entire lifetime's work of fatigue. I just want to rest for a little while. I'm worried about Mother. Sakuya, could you tell her I'll be back one day? Listen, Kawada! A label? No, I never go back on my word. No matter how long it takes, I will come back for you, I swear. So, promise me, please. Promise me that you'll leave this place with me, alive. Right, I promise. I'll be waiting for you. Well, that sure happened then, Kage. Does this mean we're finally getting into recap mode, Ryota? I'm half sick from being stuck out here and not even knowing what's going on. Yeah, I guess you only got to see bits and pieces of the story. Yep, so will you fill me in, please? Guess we have plenty of time for it. I'm gonna miss eating udon, but having you here makes things at least a little better, right? Where do I start? Everything that's happened, what's happening now, and everything that might happen one day. We still have plenty of time to talk about it all. Oh. Have I done it? I got a bird. I got a bird. I got the bird. The bird. I got the bird. Bird sleep. Did I clear it? Game cleared. Where's the gallery, right? The gallery has the ending cards, right? I didn't even get all the endings. What kind of BS?